Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Just doing a little video on one of the tanks I'm getting set up here. We just got a big shipment of equipment in from Mr.Aqua and Aqua. And one of the things we're really excited about right now is getting in stock these Mr.Aqua tanks. These are obviously rimless tanks here, and the quality of them are really quite good. I'm going to do a separate video on all the different tanks we have in stock and a little bit more information on the tanks in general. I'm going to do a different video on that altogether, so I'm not going to go into great detail about the tanks or any of the other equipment for that matter right now. I'm just going to do a little video. This is more of a plant setup or a tank setup video series I'm doing right now, but just to give you a little bit of a background on it. So the tank itself is 18 inches long by 6 inches wide by 7 inches high, and it's called the Mr.Aqua Bookshelf. So I think there's 2 or 3. Well, actually, they've got bigger. I'm talking in terms of the nano tanks. I think there's a 12-inch and an 18-inch, and I think there's a 24-inch and even a 36-inch. I don't have any of those in stock yet. I'm working on getting those up in Canada. I'm just working out some of the shipping details on that. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about here. So that's the tank, and then the light is the Mr.Aqua MA3 LED light. This is a pretty cool. I don't have too much experience in LEDs. The only LEDs I've run are so far the Phoenix ones, and so this is my second sort of venture into LED lights, and I haven't really looked at I haven't really done a comparison on them to see, you know, which is better or whatever. But one thing that I do like about the Mr.Aqua light is the width of the fixture itself. As you can see here, and just to put my hand there, that's about, I mean, it takes up 80% of the tank width-wise here, which is good. It's about, I don't know the specs on it, maybe 5 inches or so wide, which is about almost, well, it's probably twice as wide as the Phoenix ones. That's one of the downfalls I thought of the Phoenix one, was it was very thin, so it didn't have a very wide coverage area. The other thing I like about this particular LED is the bracket itself. Okay, it's obviously clear. The bracket just slides onto the light like this. You just screw it into here so that it clamps onto the tank. And then the cool thing about this one is it just flips right up like that. So when you're working on the tank, you don't have to physically remove the light like you do with the Phoenix, or actually one of the other LEDs I have is the ADA Aqua Sky. Those ones you physically have to move the light right off the tank and then do your work and then put it away. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it's one of those nice little sort of things that you can just sort of flip it up to feed or whatever and then just flip it down again. It's really cool. So just a little bit about the setup of the tank right now. I've got ADA Aqua Soil powder in there right now, and obviously some dwarf baby tears that I'm just gonna let those guys sit and marinate in there for a few weeks, and then we'll get set up with the tank itself. And not terribly sure what I'm going to do with it. I have kind of an idea. Obviously baby tears in this sort of area here, and then I'm going to put some kind of a colorful sort of a plant in here, and then this side's going to be all color. I'm not sure exactly what, but I want it to be a colorful Dutch style sort of a tank, I guess. Yeah, we'll have to play it by ear and see how it goes. So anyways, that's the first update, and I'll probably do another one in a few weeks, maybe after I start filling the tank and getting a few plants in there. So that's it for my Friday night blog for tonight.